My name's Lisa. I'm a working adult living with my parents and my much younger stepbrother, Takumi. There are four of us in the family. Actually, my parents got remarried 15 years ago, each bringing a child from a previous marriage. I was my mom's child, and I remember being really happy to suddenly have a new dad and a little brother, but I'm home.
Oh, Takumi, you're just amazing. And it's not like he even studies anything special.
That kid has a great memory. That's why.
Just yesterday, the neighbors were all saying how incredible Takumi is.
That's kind of embarrassing. I don't even study at all, though.
So, that's my family, my parents and my younger brother Takumi. They're always smiling and saying, Takumi's a genius, he's got such a bright future ahead of him. He got into an elite elementary school that guarantees admission all the way through college, and he's always at the top of his class. My parents absolutely dote on him, and this kind of scene plays out every time I come home from work. Honestly, I was getting sick of it. Ugh, they're doing it again. I'll just sneak past and go to my room so I don't have to deal with it.
Oh, Lisa, you're home? Come take a look at this. Takumi's amazing, really.
Yeah, I'm home. I was just heading to my room.
Wait, look at this. We were just getting all emotional about Takumi's grades. They're off the charts.
Oh, wow, yeah, he's always doing great. Anyway, I'll be.
You're so average, sis. There's no fun in comparing with you. You're older than me, right? Shouldn't you be doing something more impressive or something?
So yeah, not just my parents, but even my much younger brother Takumi looks down on me. I've really had enough of it and wanted to move out and live on my own, but I haven't been able to. And the reason why is...
Oh, Lisa, isn't today payday for you? You know, we have to pay Takumi's cram school tuition tomorrow.
It's for Takumi, you understand, so you need to do your part.
I've had a lot of expenses this month. Can I just cover half?
Half? Absolutely not. That's out of the question.
Didn't you agree to pay the full amount? Don't act so selfish, especially when you're supposed to be the adult here.
Right. Basically, when it comes to Takumi, my parents completely lose sight of everything else.
What? You want to live on your own? Absolutely not. That's completely out of the question.
And what about the agreement to contribute money to the household every month? Huh?
But if I move out, you won't have to cover my food or living costs anymore, so you and Mom could just...
Don't be ridiculous.
Exactly. You're part of this family, so you need to help out for your brother's future.
My parents are always focused on the money I contribute every month, so they refuse to let me live on my own. And even though I do feel some sense of obligation since they raised me, I had no choice but to keep living at home and paying for household expenses. Then one day... Huh? The door won't open. That's weirdo. Hi, Mom? I'm standing out front right now, but the key's not working. The door won't open.
Oh, you're home? Yeah, we changed the locks, so of course your key doesn't work anymore.
I couldn't understand what my mom had just told me. Still on the phone, standing outside the front door in confusion.
You know, Lisa, you get home late every night, right? Takumi says it's too noisy and he can't concentrate on his studies. This is such an important time for him, isn't it? So Lisa, I think it's time for you to move out. You can come back another day to pick up your things, right?
Wait, move out. You can't just spring something like that on me.
Obviously, my studies are more important than you hanging around, sis. I mean, come on, our brains aren't even in the same league.
That's right. Takumi's a once-in-a-lifetime genius. He's a national treasure. Might even be declared a living national treasure someday.
What are you even talking about? I get that his studies are important, but still, at least let me inside to grab the things I need.
No can do.
Yep. We're not planning on coming back right away anyway.
Huh? Wait, what are you saying?
Takumi said he wanted to study somewhere quiet with a better environment. So we checked into a really nice, high-end hotel. We're planning to stay there through the weekend, so just do whatever you want in the meantime.
You changed the locks without even telling me, and now the three of you are off on a trip? Staying in a hotel, so that's what this is really about, isn't it?
It's because you're a failure. We want to make up for that failure with Takumi and finally gain some real status. And you just keep getting in the way of Takumi's future. So go ahead and stay at a business hotel or an internet cafe or wherever. It's your problem now.
No way. After saying all that, my parents hung up, claiming I was a distraction to Takumi's studies. With no other choice, I checked into a business hotel and started apartment hunting. Luckily, I found a great place, and once the three of them returned home, I went back to grab my stuff and officially moved out. Whatever the reason, I finally felt free, and for the first time, I was truly happy. A few years later.
Oh, Lisa, you haven't sent us a single payment since you moved out, you know.
You're an adult. You made a promise, and adults keep their promises. Start sending money again.
I don't live there anymore. Why would I still need to send money?
Because we were the ones who paid for your schooling through high school, that's why.
It's only right you pay us back for everything we spent on you.
Are you serious right now?
Takumi's starting high school soon and we've got so many expenses coming up. He's way too busy studying to get a part-time job, you know.
That's what happens when you spoil him, buy him whatever he wants, and never set limits.
He's a genius. How many times do we have to tell you he's Japan's treasure?
Exactly. Until he's earning enough on his own, we, his family, have to support him.
Family? Huh, fine then. I'll lend you 600,000 yen. But Takumi has to pay it back after he graduates.
Oh my, really?
Looks like Lisa's finally learning what it means to be a good daughter.
But I'll need a signed loan agreement. He has 1 year after graduation to repay me. If he doesn't, I'll start charging interest.
A loan agreement. What do you need something like that for?
We're family. You don't need something that formal.
Even with family, money's money. I want things to be clear and professional. So if you're willing to accept those terms, I'll lend you the 600,000 yen. Even though I laid out conditions, my parents seemed thrilled just to get the money, and they eagerly agreed to the terms. I went back to the house, had them sign the loan agreement, and handed over the 600,000 yen. Then, a few more years passed. One day, my mom called and asked me to come over. I hadn't been back in a long time, but I went.
Finally, you're here. So listen, we've had a bit of a situation, and now we have to move. So we're gonna need your help with the moving expenses, okay?
Wait, what? Moving all of a sudden? Why?
Isn't it obvious? We need to create a better environment for Takumi. So come on, pitch in for the move, for Takumi's sake.
That's not happening. You still haven't paid back even a single yen of the 600,000 I lent you years ago.
That was supposed to be repaid once Takumi's successful, remember? He's still in college. You know he can't afford to pay it back yet, let alone cover moving costs.
The agreement said after graduation. And back then, Takumi was in middle school, so that meant after junior high graduation.
You seriously think a high schooler could pay back 600,000 yen?
When I was in high school, I worked nonstop and earned that much in 6 months. Don't you remember? You and Dad were the ones who told me to do it.
That's because you weren't good at studying. We had no choice but to have you work to make up for it. When a kid is gifted, they don't need to work. They don't have time for that kind of thing.
And yet your so-called gifted son barely went to school at all. So tell me, what really happened to the 600,000 I lent you?
It obviously went toward Takumi's school entrance fees.
Don't bother lying, I can see right through you. The truth is, you needed hush money to cover for Takumi.
What? I don't even know what you are talking about.
You know exactly what I mean. Takumi became infamous for cheating and stealing, didn't he? He got into high school, but dropped out without even attending a single day, right? The truth was, Takumi had never once attended high school. Even when I confronted my mom with the facts, she...
Oh, come on now, who even told you that? Takumi has been going to school, you know. Even today he left in the morning with the lunch I made.
No, he didn't. He's only been faking it this whole time. He stayed at the top of his class by cheating. And once he got caught, he tried stealing a teacher's laptop to get the answers, but he got caught again. That's when you tried to keep it quiet with hush money, the 600,000 yen I gave you.
That's ridiculous.
You even tried bribing the principal, but it backfired. He got mad and kicked you out, didn't he?
How do you even know all this?
Because Takumi posts about it every single day on social media. With photos, too. It's obviously him. No doubt about it.
Who cares about that nonsense? Just give us the money for the move already. This place is horrible. We can't keep living here any longer.
Why not? That all happened 3 years ago. No one's still talking about it.
They are talking. There's still some idiot out there who keeps bringing it up. And I've been trying so hard to ignore it, but I can't take it anymore.
Ouch. I thought it was because Lisa's dad embezzled money from his company and it finally came to light. So you had to move.
Who are you? How does some random stranger know about that?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Noah, Lisa's fiancé.
My dad's situation even made the news, remember? And Takumi's been posting plenty of stuff that didn't show up in any news reports. His page gets tons of views.
Takumi, you've been doing all this behind my back.
Shut the hell up, old hag.
Takumi, what's gone into you?
I'm sick of hearing about studying. If you love studying so much, do it yourself.
Seeing Takumi suddenly lash out left my mom completely stunned. But Takumi, it turned out, had been bottling up a lot of stress all along.
Takumi, how dare you talk to your mother like that?
Stop calling yourself mom like I'm still a little kid. It's so damn annoying.
Annoying. Your father and I worked so hard, sacrificed so much to support you. We truly wanted the best future for you. We did it all out of love.
Yeah, right. All you ever cared about was my grades. You and Dad only cared about my report cards and your own image. That's all it ever was.
Of course parents care about their child's grades. That's normal.
Yeah, but in the end, it was all just about you two saving face. I don't feel grateful to either of you, not one bit.
Takumi, how could you say something so ungrateful after everything?
All right. Enough already. Knock it off. This ugly screaming match isn't helping anyone. More importantly, you two need to apologize for how you've treated Lisa.
Why should I? I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah. Why should we apologize for stuff we don't even remember doing?
You do remember, you just don't want to admit it. That's why you need to apologize. And you, if you couldn't tell your parents you hated studying, you could have talked to Lisa. You're not an idiot. You know Lisa would have listened to you no matter what.
Noah, thank you.
Quit acting all cool.
I'm not. I'm just saying what any decent person would say. And let me make this crystal clear. Lisa doesn't owe you anything. She has zero obligation to help you. Also, that 600,000 yen she lent you, you will pay it back every last yen.
That amount is nothing compared to all the money we spent raising her. She doesn't need it back. So stop acting like we owe her anything.
Oh, you owe her. You definitely owe her. And just so you know, I'm actually a lawyer.
Wait, you're a lawyer?
That's right. My fiancé Noah is actually a practicing attorney. My mom was clearly shocked by the revelation, but as for Takumi.
Oh, so you're a big shot lawyer, huh? But lawyers are basically just company employees, right? Spending all that time studying law just to work for someone else? That's just another flavor of failure, isn't it?
Wow, you really don't understand the value of earning a living and living a normal, honest life, do you?
Ha! What are you even talking about?
I don't care if you were some kind of genius kid or whatever. You're not a kid anymore. It doesn't matter how smart you were when you were little or how gifted you were at something. Once you're an adult, everyone starts from the same place. And if you don't realize that, and you keep thinking you're better than everyone else, you're just pathetic.
Shut up. I am better than everyone else. I've always been.
Wake up. Right now, you're just an unemployed nobody. You can't do anything, so all you do is whine online and pretend that makes you important.
That's not true. When I post, tons of people check it out.
You idiot. They're not interested in you. They just want the juicy story about the embezzlement.
Not me?
That's right. You're not what they're there for. And someone like you has no right to look down on anyone.
Shut up. They are there for me. I post cool selfies too, and everyone.
No way. You've filtered those photos so much they don't even look human anymore.
You're wrong. I'm not just someone in real life, I'm famous online too.
That's enough. Takumi, are you seriously still not getting it after everything that's been said?
He's just wrong, that's all.
Oh, forget it. If you're still this dense after all of this, then talking to you is a total waste of time. I'm done. I'm cutting all ties. From now on, you're all on your own, figure it out without me. After I cut ties with them, my mom and Takumi.
Wait a minute. Saying you're cutting ties is going way too far, don't you think?
Yeah, you're just saying that now, but you'll still send money like always, right?
Why on earth would I send money to people I've cut ties with?
Man, that level of cluelessness must run in the family.
Wait, so you really meant it, sis?
If you need me to spell it out, some genius you are. Then again, they say there's a fine line between brilliance and stupidity, so maybe it tracks.
Oh, Lisa, look at you cracking jokes. That's so grown up of you, ha ho ho.
Don't think you can laugh this off. I told you, Noah's a lawyer. I lent you that money under a formal agreement. So you'd better repay it just like it says in the contract.
But with your father's scandal, we lost our savings and Takumi's like, this, there's no way we can pay you back right now.
I never said you had to repay it all at once, did I? Don't give up before you've even tried.
And don't think you can lie, stall, or weasel your way out of it just because Lisa has me in her corner. I'll be sending over the official paperwork soon.
Wait, Lisa, I'm sorry, okay. Can't we just forget about the 600,000 yen?
Absolutely not. And Takumi, you need to stop mooching and get a job already.
Why am I getting dragged into this?
No more excuses. Whatever happened, you made your own choices. You're not a kid anymore. It's time you took responsibility for yourself. Mom, Takumi, figure things out on your own from now on.
Wait, please don't go.
Don't leave me, sis! I'm sorry!
I left them there, still shouting, quietly placing the house key down before walking away from my old home for good. After that, my mother ended up taking out a loan to force through the move. My father came back home eventually, but since he'd already quit his job, he remained unemployed. And of course, Takumi was still jobless too. So now, my mother works part-time to barely keep the family afloat. Both my father and Takumi are supposedly looking for jobs, but even part-time gigs won't hire them. From what I've heard, the three of them now live a hand-to-mouth existence, crushed under debt and barely scraping by. As for me...
Okay, so, we booked the venue here, and then... Oh, when should we schedule your dress fitting?
Hold on. We haven't even reserved the venue yet, dress fittings come after that.
Oh, right. But man, I can't wait to see you in a wedding dress. You're gonna look absolutely stunning.
I was thinking the same about you. I bet you'll look so handsome.
Ah, come on. You're gonna make me blush. I'm just way too happy. I feel like I'm gonna explode or something.
Noah and I have officially started preparing for our wedding. We finally chose a venue, and even though we're just about to submit the reservation, we're already getting excited talking about outfits and little details. What makes it so special is how we naturally enjoy the same things, how we share the same moments of happiness. Noah just gets that without even trying. He has wonderful parents and an older sister, and every one of them is kind, warm, and genuinely lovely. I remember thinking, how did I get so lucky to become part of a family like this? And best of all, I get to marry Noah, the person I love most in the world, and be with him always. I didn't grow up in a happy home, but from now on, I'm going to build one, with Noah. A home full of love, laughter, and smiles. A family I'll cherish every single day. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.